Welcome back to Eye on South Asia. Sanjeev, our biggest entertainment story of the week is a very tragic one.
It's a very sad story.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's about Rajesh Khanna, the first and one and only superstar of Bollywood, has passed away. He was 69 years old.
Yep. That news, when it came out, on July 19th, Wednesday, it was just shocking because it was totally unbelievable. I know I got phone calls and emails and everything, right? And it was just like unbelievable. Even though we all knew that Rajesh Khanna was not doing so well, even in the last month or so, if I'm not mistaken, he was hospitalized about 3 to 4 times, back and forth, hospital to home, home to hospital, vice versa. And then all of a sudden, Wednesday, July 19th, that's when he passed away at the age of 69. But you're right. One and only superstar, or king of romance, what we say that. Rajesh Khanna was a unique star. I mean, he has given so many hits, Silver Jubilee, Golden Jubilee hit movies, and plus some of the best songs picturized on Rajesh Khanna, which will be immortal for forever and ever and ever. So as I always say, even though, his body is not going to be among us anymore, but he will always remain alive and well, I think, on the screens, and we'll be watching him through movies and everything.
Exactly. Yep. And back in those days, during the 70s, was when his fame was at its peak, correct? And you must have been around during that craze period. Can you tell us exactly how crazy it was? Because I'm really curious to know from a first-hand perspective.
Well, I actually grew up in the Amitabh Bachchan era, right? So I'm a big fan of Amitabh Bachchan. But it was just like, at that time, Amitabh Bachchan had entered into film industry, and Rajesh Khanna was way too popular than Amitabh Bachchan at that time. It was so crazy, Bhavna, that I remember reading stories about him, and people were crazy, whether it's a man, woman, boy, girl, they were all crazy about Rajesh Khanna. His acting was different, but because of his boyish look and such a lovely smile that he had, and like I said, that the movies, the storyline, and the songs perfectly fitted him on the screen, and he acted in his prime time. He acted with all well-known ladies, and then it was crazy. Rajesh Khanna and Dev Anand, I remember those two stars were so popular that no matter where they went, not only on the sets, but no matter where they went, they always had a huge fan following. And then eventually, slowly, I think, Rajesh Khanna's time was declining. His movies were not doing so well at the
Amitabh
box
Bachchan's
office.
time.
And Amitabh, or one could say, Angry Young Men era, or Angry Movies era was just starting up. And that's when Amitabh Bachchan took over. And it continued. Now, coming back to Rajesh Khanna, just a few months back during IPL season, Indian Premier League season, right? I read a story that Rajesh Khanna is going to be featured in a TV ad. And I'm like, he has never been on TV ad before. He has never actually done a TV ad before.
Oh, okay.
And during IPL, everybody got a chance to watch this TV ad that he was featured on it. He was promoting fans, selling fans, table fans and stuff like that. It was his only first and the last TV ad, and it was interesting to see him. But he looked different. He had grown beard. Medicines were not working, and I think his liver was slowly going away. He looked different, but it was good to see him on the screen.
Yes.
And then now we hear news that he has passed away. So it's really sad. And I can tell you, Bhavna, millions and millions of his fans are heartbroken.
Right.
It's just like unbelievable. And what a year. We just lost other personality some time ago, and now it's a Rajesh Khanna. So I don't know.
He actually wasn't very old, 69.
69 is young.
Yeah. And what was the cause? Was it some liver-related thing, or they haven't actually determined the cause?
He always had liver problems, so it was liver-related illness. And the other star that I was going to mention, Dara Singh. About a week or 2 weeks ago, we lost Dara Singh. Dara Singh was known as a fighter, right?
Yes.
But he was also known as a star of Indian cinema. And what a tough guy, and what a soft
Wasn't he like the
spoken
Superman
person.
of India?
Superman, Hanuman,
Right.
Superman of India, right?
Yeah.
So he passed away, I would say, less than 10 days ago.
Yeah.
And now Rajesh Khanna, and we lost Shammi Kapoor and Dev Anand. So it has been a really tragic year for Bollywood.
For Bollywood, especially, yeah.
So all you Rajesh Khanna fans, you won't believe what I did. I just picked out one of his old movies, popped in a DVD for a while, and I'm like, what a star he was. Phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch some of his old movies. And
I would say, if you have to, my recommendation, watch Anand, starring Rajesh Khanna and Amitabh Bachchan. One of his best movies of all the time.
Yeah, definitely we'll have to watch some of those.
So that's Rajesh Khanna, fondly known as Kaka. Kaka
Right.
means uncle.
Okay, so let's move on to India's resuming ties with Pakistan, but not political ties. This is with cricket.
This is with sports and cricket. That's right. Yes, that is going to be so interesting. I think BCCI just announced it that Pakistan team will be visiting India in December 2012, December and January, 2013, and they will be playing a couple of one-day international matches. So it's good to see India and Pakistan coming together. I think even on the page of sports, it's nice to see, because game between these two countries been always exciting.
Yes.
It's always fun, and it's always great fun for both fans, Pakistani fans as well as Indian fans. So it's nice that Pakistani team will be visiting India. I think after 2007, since last 4 or 5 years, there have been no matches between India and Pakistan, except that Pakistan visited India during World Cup last year.
Right.
So
and the public is very eager to see these
I'm telling you,
matches.
that's going to be
they're very
interesting.
happy about this rivalry.
That's going to be, I think, very interesting. Say goodbye to 2012 and welcome 2013, because the series is going to start in December 2012 and go into January 13.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting.
Yep, that should be very fun to see.
Sure, looking forward to it.
Exactly, and we'll have you reporting, live on the scene for that whole thing.
Live on the scene. Okay.
With Eye on South Asia, hopefully we will be there. So, okay, let's move on to a very interesting story about a young boy, a young prodigy, I should say, and he's been featured on a YouTube episode of the show Prodigy.
Right.
And his name is Tanishq Abraham, and he's a 9-year-old genius from Sacramento, California. And he is, from the age of 7, he was enrolled at American River College in Sacramento. A 7-year-old in college.
Well, he's got high IQ.
Yes.
His IQ
to say
matches,
the least.
Right. His IQ matches a 20-year-old or 20-plus-year-old, right? And a Wikipedia page, actually, if you Google, Tanishq Abraham, it will tell you that he completed Stanford University's EPGY math course in 6 months at age of 5.
That's insane.
He did on online high school and college level classes ranging in chemistry, biology, and geology when he turned 7.
That's incredible.
This
and
kid is amazing.
Yes, and this child, he was actually admitted into this Society for High IQ Children, and it's called Mensa, at the age of 4.
Right.
And what's interesting is his sister, his younger sister, was
she's
also
like
admitted into that society. And that's, I mean, what a gifted family.
Yeah. I wish them all success, and God bless them, really.
Yes.
And of course, this kid, Tanishq, scored an A in all his college level courses.
And he's teaching his classmates.
Classmates were 20-year-olds.
Right. I would have loved to have this kid in my class, seriously, because, he's all about physics. He's going to be like a
You would love to have him, but imagine if he outsmarts you.
Well, he's outsmarted everyone else, so I'll just be in the crowd, so it's no big deal.
But this kid, Tanishq Abraham,
it would be incredible just to see this kid,
Yeah.
And he has so many interests in physics, like particle matter, the Big Bang Theory.
I would love to talk to him. I would love to interview him.
Yeah,
that's it.
It would be great. But at the same time, he's still, just a child, and he has all these like very regular, I like paper planes,
sure,
and, those lovely little child things, and what's a little bit of a disadvantage on the downside of the story is that he feels that he misses having friends his own age, you know, because there's definite downside when you end up skipping that many years of school and going straight to college.
And also, I think too much is expected out of him at this young age, right?
Right.
Because too much is expected because everyone's so excited. Everyone they just can't wait to have more from him, or they just can't wait to find out more about him, and that's why they're excited. But I think it's too much at this young age.
Right.
And his parents, Biju and Dr. Taji Abraham, if they ever get a chance to watch this Eye on South Asia, we wish them good luck and all the best.
Yes, absolutely. But if anything, he has a sister to keep him company,
yeah,
so that's good. All right.
What's on Hollywood Bollywood?
Hollywood Bollywood, we have a cookbook. Okay. It's a vegan cookbook that is being made by Miss Purva Joshipura. She's kind of heading this effort, and she's from the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, India. And they're getting a lot of celebrities together, a lot of big names.
That's why it says Hollywood Bollywood.
Yes,
because,
Vidya Balan, Sonakshi Sinha, Neha Dupia.
From Bollywood.
Yes,
right.
And they're all coming together to put this Indian vegan cookbook together. So they're going to take old Indian traditional favorites, which have either meat or dairy products, you know, those components in there, and turn it around into an enjoyable, far healthier vegan version.
And Hollywood stars like Pamela Anderson, Alicia Silverstone, Sir Paul McCartney, Bryan Adams, Stella McCartney.
They're all associated
they're
with
all
PETA.
supporters.
Right.
And the book is scheduled to come out in 2013, and I think Bhavna will be one of the first ones at the bookstands to purchase that book.
Right. The basic thing is, if you want to know how to look like a celebrity, you know, like the hair, the skin, you know, the tone body and everything, you just gotta, you know, read this cookbook, because apparently it has a lot of great secrets in it.
That's right. A few more months and it will be out in 2013.
All right, so that's pretty much all the time we have for today, and all our exciting stories.
Good stories
this
week actually.
Yes,
on our Eye on South Asia.
It was a lot of fun developments in science and that sort of thing. So.
Sure.
But yeah, it was great talking to you this week.
Once again, you know, along with fun stories, a sad story about Rajesh Khanna.
Exactly.
Rest in peace, you know, Rajesh Khanna. So.
Absolutely. And you can also find our episodes on YouTube and Facebook. And our Facebook URL is facebook.com/Eye on South Asia. On YouTube, just type in Eye on South Asia for the channel name. Until next time, I'm Bhavna Vanan, signing off.
And I'm Sanjeev Pandya, signing off. See you next week.